What's up, Video City? Long time no see me. In a second, you're going to be with me and DJ Vlad chilling on the couch at Universal. We talk to you about VladTV.com and a host of other things. Stay tuned, watch this, keep it locked, and I'll holler back. What's up, Video City? You're here with your girl, Ashlee Ray, and I am chilling with DJ Vlad. If you don't know who that is, you haven't been next to a computer. You've been on TooMuchMediaTakeout.com, but VladTV.com is where I get all my hip-hop news. Vlad, how you doing?
I'm chilling.
You're chilling? He's very chill, very like LA kind of vibe. Why is that?
I'm actually from the West Coast. I grew up in the Bay Area, and the majority of my life I actually lived out there.
Okay. Why are you in New York again? I know why. You gonna tell them?
Sure. You know, like at one point when I decided to do music full time, you know, I just realized that the heart of it all is New York City. You know, and I realized that if I really want to do this professionally and make real money at it, I'm not going to be able to do it in Oakland. I'm going to have to move to New York to do it. So in 2002, I actually packed up all my stuff and moved out here.
And you dropped the Rap Phenomenon mixtape, correct?
Yeah, we actually had a Rap Phenomenon 1 and 2. The first one was a Biggie project. The second one was a Tupac project. And then we actually dropped Rock Phenomenon with my man Rock Raider, who recently passed.
Okay. Rest in love, everybody, for that. You also have a day job. We're chilling here at Universal. This man wears so many hats. Like, can I hold one? No. What do you do for Universal?
I'm an executive vice president at Loud.com, SRC. We're actually in SRC offices right now, and SRC is part of the whole Universal family, along with Motown, Interscope, Republic.
Okay. All right. So VladTV.com, I get on my computer, I check my emails, and then all of a sudden I'm supposed to be running out of the door, and then I'm stuck in front of Vlad TV. I get a tweet, such and so just got kicked in the face on VladTV.com. Check it out. Your site is actually a lot different from a lot of the other gossip sites. It's a lot of exclusive interviews. What made you say this is what I'm going to do?
It was a natural progression for what I was doing already. You know, I mean, when I started doing mixtapes, I kind of saw that market start to decline, and I knew that within a couple of years it was going to be gone altogether, which is pretty much where it is right now. You know, I mean, it's still alive on the internet, but in terms of people actually living off of mixtapes, that's essentially non-existent. So I started moving into video, you know, and I started doing like street DVDs. You know, we had the Hot in Here series, the Rockstar series, doing documentaries, doing some TV shows. And right around 2 years ago, YouTube set up their partner program where you could actually make money off your videos on YouTube. And then, you know, that kind of, you know, like a light went off. I'm like, okay, this is the next thing right here. This is really where it's going to be. So Vlad TV originally started off as a YouTube channel, which and it still is. YouTube.com/DJ Vlad is still a very active channel where we put a lot of our exclusives on. After running that for about a year, YouTube ended up shutting me down about 3 times, then bringing me back up.
Why did they shut you down?
Because they're really trying to figure out their own policies. You know, I mean, a lot of times, like, you know, like let's say an artist would send you a song to put up, and then the producer doesn't know the artist sent it to you, so they'll hit you with a copyright complaint, not knowing that so and so had okayed it, and then, you know, before you know it, your whole channel is shut down. And it was really difficult to try to run a business because I was really running it. I mean, the same way I run Vlad TV, I was running the YouTube channel. It was updated every day. It was daily email blasts. I mean,
it was messing with your money.
Yeah, pretty much. So about a year ago, I'm like, okay, look, we're gonna have to build Vlad TV as a website. You know, so you know, we kind of, you know, got together and actually built the whole thing from the ground up. And then, you know, I think it's been exactly a year that it's been up.
Okay. When did Star and Buck Wild join? Because I have to tell you, I've cried laughing. I have tears on my keys some days from listening to them.
Star and Buck Wild, I think about 5 months ago. Okay. You know, and I'm really just a big fan of the Star and Buck Wild show. You know, that was like my favorite morning show. You know, I would wake up and go straight to whatever station they were at, you know, and they were constantly being kicked off of some station and going to some other station. So, you know, it was strictly from a fan point of view. It was like, okay, this is something that I enjoy. I think that, you know, my viewers would enjoy this. You know, Star, you know, I reached out to Star over Twitter. He called me. He was very familiar with Vlad TV already. He came up here. We had a meeting, and then we started just kind of formulating this idea because Star really doesn't like radio as much as he likes TV.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? Like TV is actually his first love. You know, and I don't know if you saw any of the old clips, but they had the whole like public access show where they would just sit there and just drink and talk shit. You know what I mean? Like that was how they started. So this was just like another, but this was before the, you know, the World Wide Web and so forth. So, you know, he was very familiar with Vlad TV. He saw the kind of numbers we were pulling in, and it was just kind of like a cool combination of what he brought to the table and what I brought to the table. We were actually filming it here at Universal. We did the whole green screen thing. You know, we kind of learned a lot as we did it. You know, we had never done any sort of visual editing like that before, and you know, it just turned out cool. And there was a real strong following. And I believe next week we're going to start filming for season 2. So be on the lookout for another season of Star and Buck Wild.
Okay. Well, I'm going to talk to Vlad real fast about how I can get in front of his green screen. And we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back. Okay, guys? And you are back with your girl. I'm still here with DJ Vlad. We were discussing DJVlad.com, VladTV.com, excuse me, Star and Buck Wild show. Are you going to be adding anything else, any more channels, rather, to VladTV.com anytime soon?
Well, we're always adding channels. You know, recently we brought on Monstar Films. It's a video team that I manage myself. We just shot Ron Brow's new single for Give Me $20. We shot like 4 videos here at Universal. My son's video, Big Lou's video, Corte, who's a new artist on SRC, we shot his video. So they actually have their own channel on Vlad TV that's constantly being updated with all the new videos that they shoot. My son has a street workout series that we've tried out that's actually been working out really well. You know, so that's probably going to be its own channel once we kind of get in the groove of having episodes every week. And I'm just always on the lookout for new stuff.
I noticed that you also, it seems like your site is really geared towards new talent and underground artists especially, which nowadays that's like very taboo. You want to be on top of the next who's selling 1 million records this week. Why be different?
I think a lot of what we do, like our bread and butter, is really our exclusives. And once an artist reaches a certain level, he's a lot harder to deal with, a lot harder to reach. You know, so what we do is we really try to foster relationships with people who we feel are going to explode later on. So then we have that relationship in place already. When they do get bigger, you know, we could reach out to them when we need to, you know, and that's kind of like our main thing. You know, you catch someone early on, it's kind of like buying a stock when it's still cheap, you know what I mean, and holding on to it, you know. So there's a lot of people that we've worked with, you know, like me and Akon, you know, I've worked with Akon when he was just starting out. You know, now we have a great relationship. Whenever I need something from Akon, I could just reach out to him personally without having to go to 3 or 4 different people, and that's really the thing, you know. And ultimately, it's like, you know, you wanna be the one that brings that new thing to people. Like, you want to be that tastemaker. You want to sit back and, you know, have people saying, "Oh, okay, so and so, you know, I first heard about him on Vlad TV." They're gonna come back and check for that next thing.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, where do you see Vlad TV, or where do you want to take this ultimately?
I think really Vlad TV, where it's at right now, is just kind of breaking the surface. You know, it's only been around for 1 year, and you know, we're already like, you know, have more traffic than like XXLMag.com and, you know, a lot of other major blogs. And I really feel it could just grow exponentially. I think it could be 50, 100 times bigger than what it is. I mean, Vlad TV is so based on original content, which is why it kind of differentiates itself from a lot of the blogs, is that it's really set up to be a network. Like, I want Vlad TV to be the next Fox, the next NBC. And I think it potentially could be even bigger than a lot of those channels, because the kind of reach that we have is more than an NBC or a Fox. You know, we're accessible to everyone on the planet for free. You know, and it's all advertising based. You know, whereas you still have the limitations of, you know, how many people may have access to that particular cable network. So that's basically it.
Okay, so VladTV.com is going to the top. I'm going to take another break, come back. I got a couple more questions for Vlad. You guys stay tuned.